Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. The Rangers will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jacob Junis is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He will lead this one off today.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played.
1 second. That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Duffy tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Andrus stands at second with no outs. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Dozier scoops it up. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Willie Calhoun. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Digging in, Rougned Odor, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Ready now, number 17, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 57.
Now in the box, Garcia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And it's 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center fielder, Christian Pache.
Now at the plate, Christian Pache. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. To second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball well outside. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Nicky Lopez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another payoff pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A toss behind the back. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So now to the plate, Nicky Lopez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Aye. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now this is out in front. May be tough to get to. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second and the runner back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. In is Jorge Soler. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0 for 4. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In his career, Soler brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Rangers on top here, 3-0. Striding in, Nick Solak, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rangers dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
A 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Trevino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that brings in Hunter Dozier, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
I got to count 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
So digging in now, Michael Franco. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's that.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Adalberto Mondesi swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Andrus has it. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again. Matt Duffy reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Three-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So striding forward now, Willie Calhoun. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Odor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. In the dirt here, the runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Fouled off. Three and 1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Garcia. And that misses, ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is on his horse. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
At the plate, Christian Pache. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pache, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Driven nicely into the gap. And to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Christian Pache has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Scott Barlow is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Scott Barlow.
In now, Nick Solak, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 2 now. Two out here and a runner at second. 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Soler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 6 and the Royals 1.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Royals.
Striding in once again, Nicky Lopez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Solak backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch on its way.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Minor into the windup. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. KC down in order. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off the
So coming to the plate, Jose Trevino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
One gone in the Texas fourth, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Dozier picks it up, and quickly there are two away.
The first baseman, number 6.
So next to the plate for Texas, Matt Duffy. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Rangers. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping in, Hunter Dozier. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And the count will be full. And here's the 3-2 from him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Perez, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall, is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Colby Allard is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 39, Colby Allard.
So here's the Royals DH. Maikel Franco reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. 1-2 now.
1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Royals.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Fielder, Alex Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder,
Brett Phillips will bat next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Allard wants an Atlanta Brave. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Royals go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Mike Montgomery takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Mike Montgomery.
Stepping into the box, Garcia. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the center fielder.
At the plate, Christian Pache, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Jose Trevino.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andrus is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Settling in now, Nicky Lopez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Oh, that's off the plate.
One out and a runner on third. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail 6-1. Greg Holland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Weekly hit towards first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Holland is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rougned Odor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. So they're going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 6-1. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Andres over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-0 home. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Garcia is on deck. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Garcia. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Rosenthal, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in, Christian Pache. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ian Kennedy enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ian Kennedy.
Nick Solak will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Brett Phillips, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, action time.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Brett Phillips becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
At the plate now, Nicky Lopez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A 1-1.
Nope, inside ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Set. Here's the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. 2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Jesse Chavez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, inside.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding into the box, Hunter Dozier. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Two out, bases loaded. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This right-handed is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now batting, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. The Rangers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
On the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Texas is out in front, 6-4. Striding in to start the 9th, Nick Solak, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jose Trevino. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1.
And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike 1. One out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier brings it in. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Popped him up. Lopez is there, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're up 6-4. Jose Leclerc comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Another full count pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set. Here it comes. Alex Gordon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
So striding in, Brett Phillips. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1 the count now. As a look, now the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He's got it, and the Rangers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
6-4 the outcome today. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Colby Allard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jacob Junis couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.